Hey everybody, Steve here. I want to do a quick YouTube video on editing and re-editing YouTube videos because for whatever reason, it's needlessly difficult. Let's just dive right in. If I have, for example, a video that's been uploaded and it's already got a bunch of views and I don't want to delete it and re-upload it, whatever, I can go into my studio and I can go to this editor. So I'm just going to use this one as an example. And first of all, editing straight away is harder than it needs to be. It's actually not intuitive at all. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the point in the video at which I want to trim some of the stuff out. Say maybe we don't like 5 or 6 seconds. We can zoom in on the time by doing this. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit and say, for example, I just don't want, well, this portion right here. So what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to trim and I'm going to zoom back in, and I wanted to take this part out right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit split, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to show how much I want to split out. Now you would think that there'd be something somewhere to tell you what to do in terms of maybe split again. I was really struggling. With, trying to click on edit trim. It didn't do anything. I was clicking on split. It didn't do anything. But essentially I have what I have here. Now I can always undo the split, but it's like, okay, what if I want to keep the split? Well, it's not intuitive, but what you got to do is you got to click preview. At this point, we can actually go ahead and hit save. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now it says it might take a few hours, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And that is absolutely true. So let's go ahead and hit save. All right, so it says video is being processed. Please check back later. And I'm going to turn the video off for a few hours and we'll check back later. All right, I am back. And it actually hasn't been several hours, but it doesn't matter because if I came back several hours or even if I came back several days later, we would still be looking at this video as being processed. Please check back later. It never goes away. And when this happened to me, I thought I was the only one. And essentially the deal is if we go ahead and we try to refresh, we end up right back here again. And then the reality is that, well, what if we wanted to make another edit? Well, if I go to channel videos and come back to this video, and then let's go into the editor, I can't make another edit because it says videos being processed. Please check back later. Now, I did a Google search for this and found out that people were waiting days and days and days. Let's just go ahead and go straight to this first one right here. I tried to trim my video, blah, 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 and it's stuck on check back later. And as you can tell, there are 57 replies, and each becoming more and more desperate than the last. I just sent a help request. It has been 4 days and nothing saves, and the video will not play in the editor, blah, blah, blah. All right, so obviously this is a pretty big problem. And then I thought I found the perfect video.
Hello friend, আমরা অনেক কিন্তু ইউটিউব দিয়ে সমস্যা হয়ে থাকে, সেই সমস্যাটি যায় না আর এটি লেটস গো স্টার্ট। ফ্রেন্ড, যখন আমরা ভিডিওটি এডিটিং করা হয়ে যায় তখন
And I know that this guy knows the answer to the problem, and I know his video is awesome. The problem is I just can't freaking understand what he's saying. So we're stuck here. It doesn't matter when we come back. We're never going to be able to edit this video again. On a positive note, that little clip change that we made, it will be noticeable within 3 or 4 hours, but then this thing will never go away. So here's my cheat. Here's my workaround. If you go down to the bottom here and you go into Creator Studio Classic and you press it, and please tell us why you need Classic. I'm going to go ahead and say Other, and it's going to say because the modern editor sucks. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that, but let's go ahead and submit it. Okay, so effectively what that's done is it's taken us into the, I guess they call it the Classic Creator Studio, where we are actually going to get another opportunity to do some more editing. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to trim, and then what we're going to do is we can scrub through the video and we can specify where we want to do this trim. Oh, you can see actually, you can see where we trimmed before, but let's say, for example, we wanted to start a trim right here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit split, and then let me go ahead and drag to about here, and I'll hit split again. And now here it's much more intuitive because basically if we click delete, it deletes like that. Whereas in the other one, I believe it canceled the operation. So essentially, all we need to do is we can actually make multiple edits here as well. I'm going to come over here. I can split there. I'm going to go here and I can split here and then say boom. So using the classic editor is actually much easier and allows you to make more than just one change at a time. And then essentially what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and click done. And essentially then I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And it tells you that it might take a while, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And I hit save and we're good. So anyhow, I hope this video helps, whether you've been waiting 20 days or maybe just all day, or whether you just want YouTube to get their you-know-what together. Hopefully this video helped into getting you make not only that initial edit, but subsequent edits as well. I'm Steve. Many more videos to come. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.